Welcome, everyone. This is Sonia from Miami, Florida, in this Talks of today. And today we're going to be talking about, do good and bad people really exist? According to Zen Guru, this amazing guru from India, there is not such a good and bad people. They actually dance between good and bad. Everyone dance between good and bad. If you create an environment of happy things, they're probably going to be falling into joy and being happy and good. If you create an environment that is not a happy environment, that is hard feelings environment, most likely the same people are going to be acting or becoming bad. So, according to San Guru, there is no good or bad. We all have everything, both sides. It all depends where are we and with who and which is our environment and who are we dealing with in which situation. Now, that being said, that means that we always have the choice. We always have the choice to create an amazing environment. And at the end, everything is about how you respond to a situation. If you take it personally, if you actually take it like everything, all the world is against you, most likely you are going to be changing your chemistry about any situation. So, what would be the answer then? Do really good people or bad people exist? Yeah, most likely there is people with situations or problems or mental health issues. But that's a different story. If we just talk about regular people, we all have that good and bad. Before I continue with the topic, I want to always say thank you to our sponsors, the amazing companies that are that make possible this space. And we have a new one. And I want to introduce to this amazing company that is in charge of our app, our new app, our application. So if it can produce, production can put the information of the new people that are doing our app, which is going to be amazing. So I'll appreciate it. Go on, put it. That's our app. The company is Duality Domain. And as you see, there is a QR code right there that you can point it with your camera and get all the information about Duality Domain. If you are looking to give an upgrade about your app, those are your guys. And of course, I always want to say thank yous to Ars Yoga University, which is an amazing online and present schools in certain cities to take the certification of yoga and meditation, which is this amazing tools, because they're actually tools that you could use not only to teach people yoga or meditation and all this amazing philosophy and lifestyle. You can use them for yourself, or you can learn this tool to help other people to see the world in a better way. That being said, also is good that people who grow that is spiritual part of kindness, wellness, that learn a different way to respond to problems, a different creative way to respond to any circumstance of life. Of course, they become a better people, better humans, not only reactive. See, the majority of people live in a world of reactive. They react to a situation, they take it personally and they react. And then that create an environment for bad situations, for hard feelings. But if you respond in a creative way, in a calm way, in a kindness way, in a love way, you're creating an environment that is better. It's not as bad as you can make it worse. We just said there is no good or bad people. We all have the same. We all just will respond according to the environment, according to the people, according to the vibration, according to the field that we are operating, that we are existing, that we are living. So, that being said, uh, Dr. Chopra recommend that it's also important to develop a safe and appropriate relationship with others. Um, that we don't need to distrust people or assume the worst about everybody. You know, um, we should we shouldn't see life is just like when you get on the car. We shouldn't be assuming that we're going to go and have a car crash, right? We don't go out our house thinking about that, right? But we all use the seat belt. So we still wear our seat belts just to be safe. So learning to be emotionally safe with others means that we can be open, we can connect with intuition, with trustworthy. Um, we can still be idealistic. We can connect with our inner wisdom and just and also know that not everybody is on the same page, right? So learning to read people, it's important. However, we can also pick and choose who we are with. Where do we put the attention? How do we want to live our life? What is that we want to do in this only life that we have, right? So sometimes you either choose to be right or just to be have peace. And in many cases, is it if it's worthy or not worthy to do that, right? So until you find probably a better intuition about people to see if it's good or bad, like I said, there is not such a good or bad. We all have both. If you feel like your intuition is not really open yet, until you do that, we don't need to judge others. We just need to have a little bit more compassion, but be emotional intelligent. in every moment of our life. Um, it is what it is, right? So if it's something happened, you just get back on track and keep going. Sometimes you're probably thinking, okay, yeah, but there is some bad people. Yes, there are some people that are, I will say, more difficult people. Okay, so in these cases, sometimes those people are more selfish than others, and they just think about themselves, and or they're more competitive, or they're more controlling, and but they're just types of people, right? um, like I said, we all have different ways to operate. That doesn't make them bad or good. That's just how their personality is. And you choose to start a contest, a fight, a drama with someone that is probably has a little bit more difficult personality, or you just can choose peace. And when is that you choose peace, or when is that you choose to just enjoy the show and enjoy the ride? Most likely is when it's worth it, because we all have good and bad. We all have good sizes and bad sides. And sometimes you need to um, balance that out, right? Like, what is the best that this person has? So that's more important that what it doesn't look too good to you. And also never forget that whatever gets your attention about another person, whether it's good or bad, is also in yourself. See, it's interesting psychology. Not most of the time you pay attention, or you get attention, or you get annoyed by something of someone, and that's something, it has to do with something that is also in you. Now the good news is that that also applies for the good things. So if you admire someone because the person is charming, outgoing, most likely you are too. Maybe not the same way, but most likely you are. Maybe you get annoyed by someone that is, mm, I don't know, you don't like to see someone or people upset or mad. But that's because that's also something about that inside of you. So we just see in others, good or bad, we see in others what's it's inside of us. Otherwise, we cannot see it. So, how does help? Just to become a better person, just to realize, just to do your homework, just to do your part. We cannot go around life just waiting for others to grow and to be better. No, we also have to do our homework. We have to do our part. We need to evolve as humans beings. We need to get better. We need to be our best version of our life. That's the best that we can do. What else are you going to leave for your family to say, for your children to remember, for people that you touch with your actions? The best thing that you can leave is not materials, it's not positions or possessions. It's, wow, that person inspired me. Wow, I learned this with that person. Wow, I have a great moment. I have a, an aha moment with someone, and you're leaving seeds. I think that's more important. They leave something that can actually end. These things don't end. These things, these stories of inspiration go after generation to generation. We all have memories of parent or a mom or a dad saying, "Oh, your grandma used to say this," and that information travels from generation after generation. A message, an inspiration, a story. I love people that tell stories, and family stories and all these moments in life. I was not there, but it's amazing. I can be there, even if those people are dead, even if that was in another country, in a different culture. So wake up in your own life. Do know that we all have good and bad, but it's how we respond to every single moment what create that goodness or not in our life. I hope this video helps you. And if I'm telling you something, as I always said, that you already know, then just share. Share the video with someone else. Maybe you never know when someone says, hey, that click to me, and that helps me for something or for nothing. And remember, this is Talks. Small conversations that are or do have high vibration and that are important to share. This is Sonia Valverde from Miami, Florida. All the best.